everyone, hello and welcome back to the Sonic Craft of CWD. This is Chotty. I'm working on a little Easter basket for my little great grandbaby, and I got the basket at actually I got it last year, believe it or not, at Dollar Tree for $1, and I thought it'd be kind of cute to have it and see what I can do. And I figured this year she'd be old enough to, she was just a tiny little baby last year. Well, like I said, she was born in April, so, she wasn't quite ready for Easter last year. But she really is going really well this year, and she'll be a year old, and I think she'll have a lot of fun. You'll remember the flower that we did, the little rose, remember? So I decided what I do with a different kind of fabric, which is this tulle, okay? So what I did, I cut. Actually, it's 21 inches, so it would be 42 inches of it, okay, and fold it to make it 21 inch, all right? So then I'm gonna go ahead and fold it. I'm just gonna show you because it really is pretty made out of this, okay, like this. I'm gonna have to put it to the light, otherwise I cannot see it. And then another fold. So basically, when I get done with it, and it's folded, it's going to be about an inch and a half wide, okay? Alrighty. So what I'm going to do now is, and I got my thread already, and I'm going to come in, and I'm going to bring the fold way about an inch and a half from it. Can you see it? Right here. And the reason I'm going to do, we're going to start that gathering and try to keep as straight as you can. That's the only problem. I'll tell you what I'm going to do to it first, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit of a mess. And it shouldn't be, right? But I think with this kind of a fabric, you're almost going to do it. This one I'm going to do a running stick for a change at this fold in here, actually at the edge. And the reason I'm doing, and let me get it to the light so I can see it. I'm doing just a running stitch for the reason that I want it in there. I want it in there, so when I fold it, all my pieces, it's easier to handle. Let me put it that way, okay? And a running stitch is not going to be that much of a problem. You probably could do the whip stitch too if you wanted to, but I thought do it a running stitch, and that's just to hold it together, okay? Because if not, there's 4 plies, and it's kind of hard to, they're so thin. When the flower is ready, it's not a problem. But when you're trying to handle it, it's so thin, it's hard to see, okay? But I wanted to let you know that the flower is beautiful made out of that. And since I'm gonna do one for this little purse, I thought go ahead and quickly do it for you guys, okay? And this is the way we're gonna start. And you want to make sure you get all 4 pieces together. If you don't worry about it, because we don't worry about anything like they're doing. It's okay. But I tell you, the whip stitch go faster than it. And I still haven't found my little silly little needle. It's here somewhere, my long needle. I'm gonna have to try to get me another one when I get, back in the shop. Oops, this one kind of came out. Let me get another knot in there. Maybe it'll stay better. I sure had tacked it and I didn't, okay? So maybe you need to do that. And really, basically, you don't want to gather this piece, okay? You just want to get it just to stay together, so you will be able to do what you have to do. Okay, hold on here. Okay, and here we go. There we go. And I'm going to tack it real quick. We don't have to go straight to the end, but we do need to tack it, okay? And there we go. Okay. I'm going to try to do this straight one video, maybe a little long, but that way I think it would, this may take just a sec, but the rest of it will go fairly fast, I think. This is what is done in pink. Isn't that pretty? So that's what I thought. I'd go ahead and do it this way. The more folds you do, the better. But I think this is what I did to this one. But if that's not full enough, then make it, you know, give more fabric. Instead of 42 inches, you might want to give it, I don't know, whatever, you know, another 21 inches or another 42 inches, depending how you wanted it. And how big and kind. Boy, I tell you, this little needles has got a little bitty. Oh, let's see if I got it. I hope I have. Yes. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. So now that it's easy to get hold to it, okay, you're gonna bring the fold part of it about 1.5 inches from, or 2 inches even, from the end in here, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know how, I'm gonna go ahead and start right here. And this time I'm tucking. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because otherwise, whew, we have problems. And then we're gonna go ahead and start the whip stitch, okay? And I'm just gonna go like this. And when I get to here, to this point right here, is when I'm gonna come in and bring this fold into the edge, okay? And that's what we're gonna do. And we keep on going. Oops. By the fingers again today. Oh, man. I don't know why that happens. Sometimes that happens, isn't it? Okay, here we go. I just love this. Like I said, it's a easy little rose. I think it's a beautiful rose. It's my favorite rose. I have another one that I do, and it looks more like a rose. But this one is softer for some reason, and I like it better. But I will be teaching the other one, even though, like I say, you can get it at my Indulgence, I think is the name of the channel. And I put it on my flower channel, so you can look it up in there. And she makes some beautiful, let me see, they got a little knot in here. Just when you want to get things done faster, you know how it is. Oh, Lordy. I have been so busy, and I want to still be able to finish the project that's going to come out hopefully on Easter, you know, Sunday. But I don't know. It's just been kind of slow for me lately. And I'm trying to get also some videos for you guys. And so we'll see. I think we might be able to. And then I have a car show this next Saturday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. And it's the Antique Car Show. It's sponsored by the Billy the Kid Museum in Hico, Texas. And I always work it. In other words, I volunteer for that. I used to be on the board. I'm not anymore because I got too busy to do other things. But I still support our museum, and I try to do as much as I can for them. Anyway, I have made a project which will be out pretty quick. Just the show and tell, not actually how to make it, of the project that I'm going to be doing. And it's probably going to be out probably before the next week sometime, actually. And because I'm donating it to make money, and it's going to be in an auction. And all the money goes to the Children's Hospital, and it's awesome. So I don't do much. That's my contribution. I mean, that doesn't make me saying charity by any means. It's just something I enjoy doing. And you know, and we have the most beautiful antique cars coming in from all over. So especially if you're in Texas, if you're anywhere actually, if you have an antique car, bring it on. If you just want to come in, because it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of music, just good old fun Saturday. Just come on down to Hico, Texas, and believe me, you're going to have fun. Anyway, that's my pitch for them. I didn't mean to do it, but that's so good. So anyway, but like I said, between one thing and the other, I just been super, super busy. And see, when I get through, I got this little, kind of a little angle, and I just go ahead and take the whole thing into. Okay, and here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to, do a super, super, what you call it, gathering, because I do want to have not a big, and normally what I like to do is quickly kind of go around it and see if it's going to be okay. If I have it like this, how big is it going to be and all that. And it looks to me, by the time I have ribbons and everything, this is going to be just right. But isn't it pretty? See, it's just different. So anyway, I'm going to go start in here, and I'm going to turn it around a little bit, kind of tight if I can, the first few turns right there. And then when I tack it, like I said, I like to do this with needle and thread. I just think they look better, they stay better, and really it don't take that long to do it. And then I just kind of follow the gathering, ladies and gents. So yep, that's what I do. I just keep on going and just doing it. Then it is too open, you can always go in there and kind of tighten it up here and there. So there's ways to do stuff like that. And I'm gonna come up here. And basically, I'm coming kind of down a little bit, okay? Right there. So I have some fullness on my flower. I hope you can get it, all right? Like I said, I just continue, I just keep on turning. I don't worry about what's in here. I'm worried about my gathering only. And I guess you can actually do it with, with your glue gun. I've done it before. I just don't like it as much. That's just me, my preference. But, whatever you like is all right. We're not fussy. We are not fussy. That's one thing about us crafters. We're pretty good little temper ladies. We just want to have fun, don't we? Oopsie. So you try to go in a hurry. Sometimes it's not a good thing. But I just thought about it. Today is Sunday, and and I thought, I want to do that real quick. I just kind of felt that I've been already caught up with all my my housework, and I thought, well, you know what? I don't have anything else to do. Let me do this a quick little, or as quick as I can. Little tutorial. And look at that, in that cute little flower. And then you just kind of bring it in, bring it out, whatever you want to do. But it's just, isn't it gorgeous? It's real soft, it's real pretty, and it's not, I just like the look of it. This is too high. Well, let me show you how to put it down. See, there's always a solution for everything, because I like the center to come down just a tiny bit. And what I do is, and I think that's what I did to this one also, is I come down here, right on the center as much as I can. For instance, right here under it, try to, or somewhere it's not going to show, like in here. And I'm going to tack it really, really good. Okay, and then I'm going to bring my needle way down, and then I can bring it in a little bit. See? And then it's not sticking out as much. So there's ways to do this, and that way you can put a little pearl, you can put anything you want to in there, and it looks nice. Any bling. And here we go. So this is what we're gonna, but I wanted to get it done real quick, and I know I have not done it out of this, and I wanted you to see it, what it looks like in a different direction. There we go. Okay? But like I said, you can make it as big as you want to. Look how pretty. I think this one, yeah, this one had the same. It's just a little bit wider, okay? And it had this iridescent on it, spray. And so make it a little stiffer, and it looks a little bit different. This is a little bit softer and a little bit smaller. But other than that, like I said, you can make it any size you want to. But I love make them out of net. I have just about every color of it. Okay, well, let's start in our video, on our tutorial now on our a little purse. Easter basket. But it's more like a little Easter purse. Whoops. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Maybe, there we got it. So I got this. Now, this I got at Hobby Lobby, I think. Now, we have it at the store, and I like it better, and I wish I had it, because this is one big one, a smaller one, and a little one. Then one, and it has 3. Mine has 4 at the store, at the Creating with Details store. And you can actually... You have 4 little ruffles, and you can cut each one of them individually, which I like it better. But I didn't have it, so I'm using this, okay? And this I got at, like I said, I got it at Hobby Lobby. Whoops. See, oh my goodness. Come on. I don't want to have that kind of trouble today. Whoops. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, now we got it. Sorry, folks. Some days are like that, aren't they? Oh, I tell you. Alrighty. And usually when they wind this up, it may not be exactly perfect. So I just kind of eyeball it and, you know, try to make it to look about, you know, come in about the same. And that's really all you can do. And I thought I'd just do this real quick for my little sweetie, because it won't be long. And I'm trying to find a little hat, but I tell you, those little hats are hard to find. They're way too big. They used to have little hats for Easter, and I tell you, they don't anymore. It's really sad. I love Easter hats. I think they're so cute, and especially for little girls. Oh yeah. Okay. I hope you're all doing great. Thank you so much for your comments on my Christmas tree, you know, wall hanging. I really like it. I just, you know, it's just, like I said, it was a good way to utilize my fabric, and it really makes a pretty little wall hanging. So I know it's not Christmas, but sometimes when you have an idea, you might as well do it, because knowing me, I will forget. It's about that time of my life, you know, when things begins to be a little bit. You know what I'm going to do? Instead of cutting it off, just come back again and here. Let's see if it's going to be okay, because I don't want it to look tacky, okay? No, I think I'll cut it. I think I'd rather have it cut. See? You never know until you try. Okay. And I just gather it. And here we go. There we go. Okay. And we'll come back another right here. It's fun, you know, what you can do for $1, because you spend a fortune on lace, but you got the purse for $1. But it's nice, you know, at least we have something cheap in it. It's just fun to see what you can create to make something awesome out of just a little dollar, little, you know, little purse, a little bag. And I kind of want to have the little bit of, you know, things showing. I'm thinking about making a real cute little outfit for also for her, for Easter. And I thought, well, I want pinks on her. She's got brown hair. That's our first child, or our first baby, I guess you can say, with brown hair in my family and in my husband's family. Even though I'm coming from Spain, all my family, we've all been blondes from little ones, you know, and then our hair gets a little darker as we get older, but, and then my children both were very blonde. Sherry had, my oldest one has more of the golden blonde, and then my youngest one, Katrina, she had the, I mean, like almost light blonde, almost cotton, I call it cotton white blonde, and So she's our first little brown hair lady, young lady, and I'm so happy. But she has blue eyes, so we're still keeping blue eyes in the family, so that's good. So she's a pretty little thing. Okay, here we go. And that's two. And then I want to make another one. Ain't it cute? I mean, it's just adorable. Okay, let me see one thing first, because I have another one that I want to finish with, but I think I want to do another one. I have this one too that I bought also in Hobby Lobby. If I can get it to the very, very end. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do with this one, because actually what I want to do this one's bring it in here, see? But I think I need another piece in here, so that's what I thought. Okay, well, let's do another one. Okay, make sure we go in the right direction. And I'm trying to change a little bit, because you cannot really tell what well, barely maybe, where I actually glued it, but the laces. But by changing a little bit, you don't have that straight line of overlapping, and it actually looks a little bit better that way. Okay, so I want to come back about here. That way when I put the other one, it's going to be just fine, I think. There we go. Yeah. She has something pretty to go to church, and also she wants to get her little eggs in it. But it's okay. With this little thing kind of, kind of seems to want to curl up the little handle, but we'll take care of that in just a sec. Yes, I like that a lot. It doesn't really take long to do something like this, and to me it's so much better than all those, you know, baskets you see at the store. All of them are the same. Let me go ahead and cut right in here, and I think that's going to be just about right. And if I overlap a little bit, it's not going to matter. Okay, let's see. I try to get as even in here as I can, so it doesn't look like it's been, there we go, like it's been a change on it. Okay, there we go. See, this is going to be the front anyway, so I'm not going to worry about this one here. And you can do this the front too, and make sure all the laces and stuff comes through here, which, I may do that. And that way, see, it sits pretty. Also, what I would suggest, because it seems to want to go this way, because like I said, I had it a long time, you might want to put some damp paper towels on it and just keep it, the form you want it, and then just until it's dried, and it'll go back in there. You might be able to iron this, but I'm not sure. It's got some little plastic little things between it and my melt, so I don't know. Alrighty. See, this is kind of see how that is? Actually, I'm thinking maybe, I wonder if I bring this a little bit shorter on both sides. See, I think I want to like it better, because she's a little girl. So I'm going to put a little bit on both sides. I think that's what I'm going to do. And make the handle a little bit smaller. Okay. Yeah. And then here. And also right here. See, there's ways to do this. Instead of cutting it, I think I'd rather do that. And that way it may stay better. I don't know. We'll see. And then I'm going to come back again. I try to stay in focus, and I think hopefully I got it. Okay, so this one. And then, oops, I'll tell you. Then I'm going to do the same thing on this one. I'm going to come down and then come back up a little bit. And I think, see, that's about right for her. It was way, way too long, and I didn't like that. Let me go ahead and make sure I put this one in there and glue it. And then I'm going to come down. I'm coming down probably about an inch or so. So altogether what we're taking is a couple of inches on either side, okay? But it needs it really bad. Now see, to me that's so much better for her. It just makes a little, you know, this is so long. But I think this is just about right for her. And it's fine. If I had known that, I would have stitched it with a sewing machine. And I may still do it after it's dry, you know, but we'll see. I think it'll stay though. This is pretty good actually. Sometimes when it's been there on for even a day, I try to pull it out and it's hard to get out. So I think it's going to be fine. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And again, I'm going to come down here. Oh, oops. Because it's got a little bit there, a little gap that is not glue. So I want to make sure that that's glue. And then again, we're going to come down about an inch or so. Make sure that you fold it right at the edge. And then we're going to come back again another inch. So that, yeah, about a couple of inches on either side will be fine. Give or take, okay? There we go. And I wanted to do this before I put the other, that way we get, you know, it's done and over, you know, with. So, okay. And then we're going to do this one here. And again, I'm going to put a little bit in here. And you can make these just as elaborate as you want to, or just as simple as you want to, you know. I think by the time we get done with it, it's going to be really cute. So, you know, this little thing, unfortunately, we all know that, it's going to be dragging in the ground and all that kind of stuff. You know, they're babies, they do that. Let's see. Let's see, perfect. Okay, look at that. There we go. So, whoops. Excuse me. Make sure I got it in there. I was talking too fast. Okay, there we got it. And it kind of let sit there just a second. And put some more glue. And I like that. Okay, I'm going to take this little price thing off. Or whatever it is. Because I don't want it. Alrighty, let's see now. Oh, I just love it. Love it. I wish I could find something like that in pink. But I haven't found it yet. If I do, I'll try to match it, you know, so they'll look. And like I said, I think I ain't going to put that in here, all my ribbons and stuff, because that way everything will look pretty in the side too. We'll see. Okay? Alrighty. Okay, the next thing I want to do before I actually finish it off, I want to put this in here. And this we have at the store. It's just beautiful. I forgot the name of this particular one. I think I'm going to say beaded lace daisy or something like that. But lace. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's all beaded through here. And then, of course, a little sequin with a bead is gorgeous. We do have this in the store. And Creating with Details store. So what I'm going to do right now is just put this. I'm going to come down a little bit right here. And then I'm just gonna bring this all the way around, okay? Okay. Yeah, because I still want to see the pink in there. But you also, if you don't want to, and you know, you can, is you may want to do, let me see, hold on just a second. Let me get my, because I'm doing white, so you can also, what you may do, and let me see if I want to do that too, is put some seam binding, okay, right there for instance, and bring that over. In other words, put your seam binding all the way down, around, and then see like this. And you know, I may do that, and I'll tell you why, because I think I'll keep this a little bit straighter. So let's just go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna put a little bit, not just enough to kind of hold it in there. Okay, like that. And let's make it nice, right? You can still see a little bit of the pink, and then when you put this over there, see, I like that. So that's what I'm going to do. Yep. And this seam binding is the white, just the white. I think it may, I forgot if it's just, I think it's just white. Okay. And you don't need a lot because this, you know, yeah, see, it's gonna help pull this little, I can't even think today, can I? You handle a little bit straighter too, so yeah. Okay, oh, see, oh yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to do any more than that. I think that's fine. Okay, now we're really going to make sure we got plenty on either side. So we can put this pretty little daisies on there. It's just awesome. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And it looks just like my little sweetie. Yeah, and it even stands up prettier. Look at that. See? So that, yeah, definitely go ahead and put the seam binding or ribbon or whatever, you know, in there. And just on the top, you don't have to do anything on the bottom. I won't anyway. I think the top is just enough. This actually will be her first, like I say, as far as this kind of a little basket that she has, it will be her little first one. So I want to do a really cute little job. So Mama must save it for her, may not, but if she does, I want to have something really sweet for her to keep. All right. That looks so pretty. And I'm just going to cut it here. Just a tiny bit and just bring it in. And then unfortunately we got to do the other side. So you have to watch me do the same thing over and over again. You don't have to. You just got to, you know, fast forward and it's okay. It won't hurt my feelings at all. I've done it before, so y'all can do it too. I will, you know. Whoopsie, whoopsie. There we go. I just want it right at the end. I don't need it anywhere else. So, yeah, see, it just makes it look so much better. you know, it stands up. This one, look at this one. So I think that would be the best thing to do for the little, if you decided to do one like this one. And I don't see why not, because like I say, it's $1. And you might find it somewhere else. You may find it, or, you know, Target, somewhere else, Dollar General, I don't know. Just, they're everywhere, really. I think there's a 99-cent store. They might even have that. Because this is just... In Spain, especially in Catalonia, where I come from, we don't have the Easter Bunny. We celebrate Easter, actually, you know, we celebrate Palm Sunday. For us, is the day that we come out with our new dresses and stuff. And Palm Sunday, we come to celebrate when Jesus came, you know, and in the city. And you know, they welcome him with palm, you know, leaves. But what they do, the boys wear just the big old palm leaves with a big bow on the top, and they're pretty tall, those palm leaves. And the girls wear what they do all kinds of intricate things with the palm leaves, and it looks gorgeous. And then you put you know, candy, you know, things, for you know, saints, the rosary, whatever, you know, and a big old bow on the top. And oh my goodness, and the mass is awesome, and it's celebrating him coming in. Unfortunately, you know, he's going to die. But then what we do for Easter Sunday, which is wonderful, being, you know, raised in the city in Barcelona, which is humongous city. I mean, there's the population there, even when I was later, was very big. We would get in the rooftops of our houses, you know, because they're like high-rising. And with pots and pans at noon, all the churches will get together. And I'm talking about every church in that city. And it will start... what's it called? You know, the bells will be ringing at the same time. It's like a one start, and all of a sudden they all going on and on celebration. And we will get with pots and pans in the roofs and make noises and celebrate and be joyous about the resurrection of Christ. Let me tell you, you know, it sounds corny, but let me tell you, it is wonderful. How can you not be, you know, happy that he, you know, that he resurrected, he died, but he resurrected for us, you know. You have to be happy about that. So we did as much noise, and it may went on, you know, for a whole minute or two, whatever the, you know, I think it was a minute, and you would think a minute's not long enough. Oh my God, it's awesome. So anyway, I wanted to share that for you because it is a little bit different in Spain than it is here. And in here it's also awesome too. So, you know, we got the Easter Bunny in here. But I think our celebrations are more realistic. And, you know, sometimes it's sad, and everything is so commercialized. And folks, I'm just as guilty as anybody else, and because I done it for my kids in here, and you know, the bunny, the whole thing. But I also taught them what it was all about, you know, and which it should be. And but I wish when we have a celebration, we watch a celebration of what it really is, you know. Anyway, that's my picture today. You may don't like it, you may like it, whatever. It's okay, you know, we all have our opinion. But sometimes sharing things from one country to the other one is nice. So, oh, sweetheart, what do you want? I know you're getting hungry, aren't you? I know you're starving to death. That is Tiger, and that is my Dachshund. Because she's the only little whiner around in this house, ain't it, baby girl? Yeah, I know. It's not time yet, sweetheart. No time yet. So she thinks she's hungry every day. She thinks she's hungry earlier and earlier, and I'm trying to keep their meals, you know, in the morning and then a little bit later and through the day, you know. And But she thinks she's gonna try to get me. Sometimes I'm ashamed to say she succeeds. So, what can I say? I love them little furry guys and fur-legged babies. Okay, see, that looks so much better. And I need to put a little bit more in here. But I hope you all have a wonderful Easter with your families and children and, you know, all of those wonderful things that goes with it. Because however you celebrate it is okay. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? And they do, they stand up. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the other one, which is this one here somewhere. I'm so right-handed. I have to store in a certain place, otherwise I'm not happy. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is come back in here. Let's see, where is my... I said I was going to do it here. All right, so I'm going to do that in here. Yeah, I'm certainly going to do it here. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this is straight. Then what I'm going to do is give it just a little pleat in here. Because if it's going to show, I want to be sure, especially this top one, that it looks like at least I finished it. Okay? Like this. And now I can start putting it in here. So, about like so. See? And, let's see, I'm going to put it, you know, I'm going to need another one. Because I want to put this right in here. And I still see too much of that. I don't want to see that much of that. So let me go ahead and put another road, okay? See, that's the thing. You just got to do more. Yeah, I'm going to put one almost to the top. Like that. And it's okay because since it's the same over and over again, it's going to be okay. Now, some of you may want to line this, and it's perfectly okay. I'm not going to, but if you want to do that, that's okay. But I like the pink under it, and I don't really have actually a lining fabric I'm going to do it in. So, like I said, it was kind of a split for a moment. And Neko's here doing noises again, trying to help Mama. Right, Neko? Yeah, that's gonna be better. I like that better. I don't mind seeing a little bit of the pink. I just didn't want to see the whole thing of the pink. So here we go. Oh yeah. You know, and it takes quite a bit of the lace, but you know, I think she's worth every bit of it. Every little bit of it. Okay, I'll come here and like that. And I'm going to cut right down here. I'm going to overlap it a little bit. So, okay. Alrighty. Tigger, it's not time, baby. It's not time yet, okay? Let's not be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now I'm ready for the other one. Okay, I know I had you here just a minute ago. Where are you? Well, I think it's this one, is it? No, it's the other one. See, I like to do, I guess because I'm used to doing things going one direction. See, I started here and I'm going to go that way. And the other one, for me, it's awkward going that way. I don't know why. But that's what it is. Okay, I'm going to come here because actually I want to put whatever right in here, okay? So I'm going to put this one right here, actually. When I finish this one is when I'm going to start the little piece in here, gathering of it, okay? There we go. Okay, now I'm going to come here and I'm going to put whatever right in here, okay? So I'm going to put this one right here, right here, actually. When I finish this one is when I'm going to start the little piece in here, gathering of it, okay? There we go. Okay, now I'm ready for the other one. Okay, Okay, there we go. Whoops. Okay, now come on. What did I do? Alrighty. And you can go ahead and gather more if you want to as you go along. In other words, you know, so it can come out a little bit more. That's okay. And that's what I'm doing actually. I'm not pulling or leaving. I just kind of tuck, you know, even a little bit more in there. So when I'm doing like this, I'm just kind of trying to bring it in a little bit right there, so I'll have more little, you know, more gathering right on the top, see? Okay, let's see. Okay. See, I'm just kind of there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. It just gives it a little bit more of the, you know, look, and you just kind of pull it, kind of hold it, you know, and pull it a little bit like that. Oh, it's so cute. Let me get a little more of this. I am trying, like I said, doing as many videos as I can, ladies, but you're gonna have to help me. I still need some suggestions. You know, it's just, it's what is, isn't it? We're going to be working on a, I think I said it in one video, I'll say it again, in a dollhouse. We're going to do a little process at a time. So when you get through by Christmas, you have a dollhouse, a beautiful dollhouse done. And it's all going to be out of recycled cardboard, okay? So if you're interested, so kind of looking for some good cardboard, you want it about, you know, when you, almost like a quarter of an inch, you know, I mean, not really thin, so, you know, nice thick if you can. And like I said in my videos that I have done, and I don't know if I've got them out there yet or not, but that you need to, the places to go for will be places like, you know, where they sell the big items like washers and dryers, refrigerators, and stuff like that, you know, because that's where they have the big boxes. I got mine when I got my, I needed a new sink, unfortunately, and so I got mine at IKEA. I got one of those old farm sinks, and there was a humongous box in excellent condition and very strong cardboard. So sometimes they'll give it to you. I mean, the boxes. Mine came with it because, of course, I had to carry it home like that. But if you go to any of those places, you know, they'll be happy to give those things to you. If not, just look in the trash before trash day, and they'll be out there, folks, for you picking. So yeah, either way, but don't get too many, just get a few at a time, because this is why I'm giving you the tidbits. I've been giving you the tidbits just a little bit at a time, so you don't get overwhelmed with a lot of cardboard around your house. I don't want you to do that, because I definitely don't like to do that either. It just, I get claustrophobic if I have too much, you know, stuff going around me. But if you have a place to put it, if you got a chance to get some good ones and you have to have a place to put it, take it all down, make it nice and straight and flat, so it will not, you know, be damaged. And like I said, it'll be good. Okay, here we are. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut up to here. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and make my little ham in here, or whatever. Hey, Nico, you want to come by and say hi? Nico's doing good. He's doing really good. I can tell he's doing great, actually. And I'm happy for him because I worry when they don't, you know, when not doing. They're not like kids. They can tell you what to do. You have to keep an eye on them all the time. And let me tell you, I buy good food for them and everything, but it doesn't matter. They can still happen. All right. See, I open it up like it's supposed. It's meant to be. See, and then that way, let me put this up a little bit more. That way, it just makes it cute. See, I went to the edge, and there we go. Just like I meant to do it this way. Okay. Oh, I like that. Look how cute. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to put a little bit of trim around in here. And let's see here what I have. Because, let's see. I have this, but I don't want to, it's too yellow. See, I don't want to do that. So, just hold it a second. Because I think, no, this one, of course. Let's see the other one. I may have something in this box. I like to decorate my boxes when I put some stuff in them. Let's see. I like this. I'm going to put this around this here. See how pretty that's going to look? So I'm keeping it all in the same kind of a tone. Either that, if I do this one, I'm going to have to put another trim over it. So I think that's going to be my best. And this is all my stash. So I don't have this in the shop, by the way. But I needed something. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. I like it. So that's it. All right. I'm going to start in here. And then we'll just clean this up really nicely right there. See? There we go. There we go. Oh, yes. There it goes again. I tell you, I don't know what to do. I'm doing with my little glue gun, but I'm just throwing the heck out of it everywhere. I haven't moved my table or anything, so it should be okay, but I have it, it's right behind me where I have it plugged in, and I guess, yeah, see, that looks nice. And it's just enough to, like I said, just to finish it off and look pretty. I don't know where I got this one, folks. I really don't. I wish I could remember because I would like to get some more, but I don't think it was, honestly, I don't think it was Walmart, so probably Joann's or maybe Hobby Lobby. I usually don't get any kind of ribbon at Michael's, so. But it's been a while. Like I said, this is, I was doing crafts before I started doing videos, so you can imagine how long ago it was. Oh, she's still whining, isn't she? Well, she's not getting her way today. I am so sorry for her. She's so mistreated, I tell you, these little girls. So mistreated. Let's see, this goes this way. And this is when I go there. Tigger. No, you gotta be nice. Yes. Oh, yeah. Can you, I mean, this is what I have to put up with just about every day. I swear, she just thinks, I never had a whiny dog. Never had a whiny dog until we got Tigger. And why she likes to whine, I have no idea. I had 3 other Dachshunds, never had a problem with them. But this little sweet thing thinks she has to whine to get her stuff, her way. So, all right, look at that. Isn't that cute? Like I said, this is real simple. I could line it. I could do a lot of things with it. But really, I chose not to. And the reason I don't want to do that, because they're going to be handling it, you know, too. And I think it's just, you know, real cute as it is. So, let's see, here's my piece that I want to bring out a little bit. All right. Well, let's do some ribbons, some bows. Now, especially if I can find my bow maker, because my bow maker's got to be here somewhere. I tell you, I am working on so many different projects that, oh, here it is, okay, in front of my face. I'm working on so many different projects that it's really kind of hard to keep up with everything. Let's see, here they are. I wanted to try, this is the Decoplan bow maker ribbon that they sell, and they're all absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. And so I thought I'd do is go ahead and do this one with that pretty pink. And what I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to do is 2 bows and then put them together. For me, it's easier that way. So, like that. I want them a little bit closer. Okay. By the way, you'll need to, if you need to do a little bitty bow, and I think I mentioned it before, you can do those 2 ends, put the stick, you know, both of the sticks in here. But also I noticed, look at here. You can put it in here also. Excuse me, right here. See? Boy, wouldn't that be a tiny little one, see? So you can do it either in the end or right in here. Put this one right in here next to it. Do a little bow. You know, maybe it'll be the most, but you could do it, you know. So anyway, but this is what I'm going to do today. I'm not doing little bows. I'm making a pretty little bow. Okay, what am I doing? Oh. I like to bring mine in this way and kind of cross it this direction. And then, whoops. I'm gonna do, let's see here. 1. Make sure you keep it straight, okay? And as long as you go between these 2 little things, no problema. Okay, I'm gonna make 3. I need another one on the other side. Okay, like this, okay? Alrighty, and then I'm going to cut. Okay, whoops, I better, see, I told you to not to do it and I did it. It's a good thing I saw it before I, okay, here we go. You need the bows, the ribbon right between these 2 hoops right here, okay? And I did mine out of, excuse me, I like to bring both of mine out and cross them out. That's just the way I like to do mine, okay? And there we go. And now instead of using this ribbon to tie it, because it will not tie it, you know, try to slip a little bit, I'm just going to use some seam binding just to tie it, okay? And I like to tie it, excuse me, I should have put that earlier. I like to tie it with the cross, right here with the crossing, right here. That's what I like to tie them in. So maybe I didn't have enough, but oh, well, I just wanted to tie it anyway. So I'm going to really, there we go, and there we go, and make sure you do tie it really, really good, and then come over, okay, and then do another knot, and that's it, okay, because then that way you're just ready to go. Let's see, 1, 2, and 1 and 2 and 3. This is beautiful ribbon, I tell you. It feels really, really... Actually, it's not as slippery as I thought it was going to be. It doesn't feel slippery whatsoever. Got a little bit of glue in here somehow. Oh, there we go. Anyway, so by putting this on here, it makes it nice and nice in the front. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off, and I'm going to make sure you go in each one of them and make them go like you want them, okay? And I'm going to put this right in here, okay? First. And then we're gonna do the other one a little bit smaller. And while there's still time in there, you wanna go ahead and you know, do this so that it opens up a little bit. See, like this, okay? Now we're gonna do the other one, the pink one, and I wanna make it a little bit smaller, excuse me. So I'm gonna put it right there. All right, and basically I am going to do the same. Let's see, whoopsie, it's got a little tape. Okay, well, let me just cut it, be easier. It's just beautiful. Look at that. It has a little bit shimmery, but it's satin. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come down. Actually, I'm going to come down on here, the first one. Okay, and I'm going to come in here. Okay, and I'm just going to do my bow. I'm going to do a 3 loop bow again. Oops, sorry. And here we go. And then I'm gonna cut the same thing, and I'm going to put it in here, okay? See? There we go. Now, I don't care if it's white because it's not gonna show. I'm gonna put that flower right on top of it, remember? So it's gonna be okay. And I always lift it, make sure those 2 tails are crossed. See, like this. And then again, like I said, I like to do it right at the back of it. Okay, like this and right there. Okay. And then just do a little. Now, I would not do white if I was, you know, if the bow was going to show, of course. I would do something similar, or maybe use that. I mean, just be sure that it's tied. Make sure it's in the middle. And it's better if you get one in one end and one in the other end. Like I said, make sure it's tight. That's the main thing. And here we go. Okay. And I'm going to cut it off. And here we go. You can bring that in, and here we go. All right. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. Love it. Okay. And again, I just really give it a good little tug. See? To open them up. All 3 of them, make sure they're okay. And this is going to go right on top of it. See? Isn't that pretty? I'll cut this off here in a minute, but I just wanted to show you how this is going to go. Okay? And so I'm going to do that. And just bring those 2 down. I do a lot of tagging, don't I? Okay. Bring it in. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. See how sweet that is? And then, of course, I'll just go ahead and do this one here. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. And let's see, maybe this one I didn't cut it very good. Maybe. And then I'm going to cut this a little bit more. I don't want them quite that long. I know those little babies, they'll have them they'll probably grab them and put them in their mouth. Do we know or what? Okay, now my sweet little flower is going to go right here. Now in that